Hey guys, oh my goodness, it's been a long time. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I've been really busy, and yeah, I quite like doing those when I am relaxed and not, stressed and thinking of other things. I like when I am in a quite receptive mode and just when my brain is not all over the place. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for waiting. But here we are. And today we're going to be taking a look at what is your inner child trying to tell you. I think it's going to be a quite important reading, okay? Maybe we'll be receiving strong messages, okay? But again, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates. If something doesn't fit, don't force it, don't push, okay? I try to bring as many messages as I am receiving, so maybe something that I say, it may not be for you. If it doesn't make sense, then it's not for you, okay? And if you feel drawn to two piles or even three, it's absolutely fine. Maybe there are messages for you in all three piles or two piles, or it doesn't matter. Or maybe you started a reading, let's say you chose pile number 3 and you are halfway through and it doesn't make sense. Just, choose another pile and it's absolutely fine. Yeah, well, I will see you guys in your selected pile. Oh no, wait. Let me show you the crystals first. So this is pile number 1. Beautiful crystal. My friend gifted it to me. Love it very much. And now pile number 3. Brilliant. Okay, so take a deep breath, guys, and think of something that maybe you would like your inner child to help you with. Maybe something in your life isn't making sense, or maybe you are experiencing blockages, or I don't know, maybe you just want more clarity. So take a deep breath, think of the area, the issue that you want information on, or just simply think of your inner child and that kid that lives inside of you and connect with them, and then you choose the pile that you think is the one for you. Okay, so now officially I will see you all in your selected piles. Hello, pile number 1. So if you chose this crystal or you simply chose pile number 1, then this pile is for you. Right, today I'm going to do the reading a slightly different than the usual, but you guys won't even notice. I just got different cards here and I wanted to use my old tarot cards as well, and I quite like the major arcana cards that they have, so we'll be using that. Let me get my glasses. Cool, let's get started. So this is your oracle card. Confidence is your key to success. I will go back to it later in the reading, but I think it's already sort of like setting the tone for your pile. The energy that was picking up as well, pile number 1, when I was shuffling the cards, it's a bit of a blockage, okay? I don't know if you've been sort of like distancing yourself from spirituality and maybe your spiritual practices, or maybe you've been questioning your faith, or maybe you've been questioning your choices, or you haven't been able to connect to your inner child, okay? Maybe you've been going through like a transition in your life with crazy changes that made you question your dreams, or your maybe career choice or relationships or whatever that is. You sort of like created maybe a blockage in you, and that's okay. We all go through those moments where we just we question everything around us, and it's absolutely fine, and we have to, okay? It's part of the process, it's part of growth. And I think asking ourselves key questions often leads us to where we want to go. and perhaps to even different paths and paths that are right for us and who we wish to become. So let's get started with your major arcana. Oh my goodness, yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys went through like a massive change in your life, and maybe it didn't even feel like a massive change, but something had to crumble. Okay, so maybe career wise, okay, maybe the path that you were going down was not exactly the right one, or maybe didn't feel like the right one, or maybe you just needed to be redirected. Maybe it's a job, okay, maybe you got laid off, or maybe you decided to leave that job. Whatever happened, okay, maybe it was like sudden, maybe you just woke up and decided to leave, or maybe whatever happened, it was a bit sudden, but it was sort of building up, okay? So I think it's a change that, even though it may something crumbled, even though that may have hurt you, it's something that needed to happen. Okay, this is giving me a death card vibes as well, because the death card is all about transitions, but in my opinion, those are transitions that we have to go through. We all have to go through rebirths, and we go through many rebirths in our lives. I'm so sorry about my voice, okay? I'm not 100% yet, but anyway. We all have to go through massive and frequent rebirths in our lives, and especially if we have like a big goal, you know, we have like a clear vision of where we want to go, we will have to go through rebirths quite frequently to become the version of us that we want to become, or maybe to get to the place that we want to get to. Okay, and especially to achieve this confidence, especially if confidence is key to success, maybe goodness me, I'm so sorry, maybe you work as an artist, maybe you work as a musician, actor, or painter, or maybe you have your own business happening, you work with social media, and you seek a bit of like spotlight, as in like public recognition, or maybe you are pitching like an idea to your company and you want it to be recognized. Okay, this confidence is your key, and maybe that was so hidden in you that this had to crumble, something had to crumble, an idea, a belief, or maybe even a habit, like a version of you had to crumble so you can become this. Okay? Wow. Let's see. Yeah. And I feel like you are now I think you're still cleansing yourself, okay? I think you're still going through a transformation. I think whatever force, whatever energy this tower moment that happened to you carries is still sort of like present in your present moment, okay? It's still sort of there, but not as strong as it used to be. But I think there is still some cleansing that you have to do, or that you have been doing. There's still some healing that you've been doing, okay? Maybe it is completely focused on your inner child. Maybe it's a dream that you had since you were a kid, and maybe doesn't fit your reality anymore and you're having to deal with it. Or maybe this kid inside of you, this inner child, needs healing in order for you to be able to become this lion, to be confident. Okay, maybe there is some traumas around rejection, maybe around shame and guilt and all that, and that you need to work on, coming from your child, of course, and you need to do that healing. That it's not always easy, but it's very much needed. Yes. Okay, you're becoming the empress, okay, power number 1, regardless of gender. Just don't focus on that. It's not about becoming a woman. It's regardless of gender, you are becoming the empress. You are bringing this nurturing, creative, grounded, abundant energy into your life. Okay, it's a beautiful combination, by the way, those two cards. Beautiful combination. And I really think you are becoming this person. You are on the verge of being this. Okay, so something had to crumble so you can become this. Okay, it's like you had to shed that skin so you can become this. You had to kill a version of yourself so you can be reborn as this, with this new energy surrounding you, with new beliefs, okay, new habits, habits that will potentially get you to where you want to get. Oh my goodness. Okay. Cool. Let's bring some more tarot cards just to get like a few more messages for you, okay? I'm gonna start putting here so we can fit everything. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna stop fixing the cards. I want it to look pretty. Anyway. Okay. You had to go through this tower moment alone. Okay, part number one. You had to deal with it on your own, and you probably still have to deal with it on your own. You have to understand it on your own. You are the only one that can actually that can go really deep inside yourself, okay? But it's like your inner child is with you in whatever you do. And it's a really good, yeah, wait, I'm getting so many messages, just. Yeah, you have to go through this on your own, okay, guys. And it's okay. It's not something to feel pit. You know, don't self pit because no way. No self pity here, okay? No self pity. You had to go through this on your own, because you are the only one who can actually give the right answers. You're the only one who can do this transformation. Okay, it's not up to anyone else. And I think you are on the way of finding your passion once again. Maybe the work that you were doing before, or maybe the friends that you had, or relationship, it was just not the right fit anymore. So you are transitioning, you are finding the passion again, you are finding something that you really like to do, and you are ready to work hard for it. Okay, you're ready to give your energy to that. And I'm not saying like a life goal dream. It can be something small. Maybe you find a hobby, maybe you find something that you really like, or maybe you meet new people who are more like a match to your energy, and then you start doing the hard work, you start putting the effort to come closer to these people, or you start putting a lot of hard work on your project or your career as well, or as I said, a hobby. Okay, but it's all about reconnecting with your inner child, and becoming more passionate about the things in your life. Okay, bringing the passion back, bringing the fire back, so you can pour your heart into everything you do, because that feeds your inner child. Doing the things that you love feeds your inner child. And maybe you are walking away from things you didn't like to do, maybe things that were not being so pleasing and rewarding anymore. And maybe it was the walking away that caused the tower moment, okay? Maybe when you decided to walk away, maybe when you decided perhaps even to take a leap of faith and bet on something else, maybe when you decided to do that, this tower moment got triggered and things started crumbling. But it doesn't mean that it's something bad, okay, guys? I just want to reinforce this. I do see this Tower moment as something positive, as something that had to happen in order for you to grow and become the person you are meant to, okay? Because we can see that the outcome cards that you have, they're very positive. So there is something great on the other side. Yeah, connect to your truth for sure. Speak your truth, okay, guys? Because it is your truth that will open new doors for you. And maybe wherever you were before, or with whoever you were before and you had to let go, that wasn't aligned to your truth, and now you are seeking this alignment. You are looking for your perhaps new truth, because perhaps you feel like you need a new one, and maybe you are realizing things about yourself and about your inner child. Okay, maybe, oh yeah, we have this trauma, we went through this, and this is how we think, but that's not exactly the reality. It's a limiting belief, so let's reevaluate that, let's change that, let's, you know, choose a new belief. Let's choose abundance. Okay, so I can see that maybe you are becoming this mother to your inner child. Okay, because I think when we become adults, that's what we do mostly. We sometimes get triggers from our inner child, and then we have to tell that child that it's absolutely okay, that they're safe. So we start like nurturing them and mothering them and doing perhaps that sort of like parent job, and we keep them there with us, and we do things that pleases them, but we also need sometimes to calm them down and tell them that it's okay, that trigger is not really the reality, just a projection from the past, or whatever you feel like you must tell your inner child. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I really feel like it's something you had to go through, okay, guys? I don't know if you guys heard of the law of chaos. I don't know if that's something you are familiar with. But the law of chaos is all about you kind of being stagnant, okay? Your energy is a bit stagnant. You are sort of like stuck in the same place, and you've been sort of like repeating cycles for the past years, or you've been stuck in relationships or with people that are not in alignment. You've been doing nothing about it, or you are in a dead-end job that you know is not meant for you, but you're still there because it's comfortable, right? So the universe throws this chaos into your life, okay? But not because it hates you, but because you have to move. Okay, so the universe doesn't like stagnant energy. You have to be constantly moving, because if you're moving, you're growing. Okay, so you threw this element of chaos in your life so you can come out on the other side. Okay, so you can achieve what you want to achieve, so you can sort of be redirected in a new direction. But this new path is taking you to a really good place. Okay, so I can see that maybe dreams, or maybe things that you wanted a while ago, maybe that you gave up on, or maybe ideas that you were like, yes, I really want this, but am I ready? Am I good enough? You know, do I have what it takes? You know, so maybe you were questioning if that is meant for you, because you've been lacking confidence. You know, maybe you have a lot of limiting beliefs inside of you still. So the universe had to throw this element of chaos in your life so you can achieve this, so you can grow this confidence, so you can be successful, so you can manifest your dreams. Okay, so what you want can be delivered, and you can celebrate that, so you can receive it from the divine. Okay. Yes. Again. Anyway, again, I've been what? Sorry. I don't know what I was gonna say. Yeah, I connect Queen of Wands energy a lot with Empress energy as well. Okay, very nurturing, earthly energy. Okay, you're blossoming, okay? Power number one, you really are blossoming, even though you don't realize. Sometimes when we talk about blossoming, we already imagine this beautiful flower ready to blossom, but no, maybe you're still just a seed, and that's okay. You are on your way, you're growing, okay? But you are really becoming this beautiful version of you. And you know, it's not easy to go through this path, this chaos element that the universe throws. It really can feel chaotic and sometimes painful, okay? And sometimes we may even question why or how, if, all of that. But just trust. Try to trust it a bit, okay? Try to trust the universe. Try to trust it and believe that it's taking you to where you have to go, okay? Yeah. Here, guys, come on. It's just a storm, honestly. You find yourself again. Your inner child is telling you will find yourself again. You find your passions again. You find your sunshine, your sunlight. You're going to find your harmony. You're going to find your balance. You're going to find your confidence, okay? So there's a lot of yellow here, which I really connect with solar plexus energy as well. You can see that she has like a sunflower by her side. I also connect that to solar plexus. Again, more sunflowers there. So yeah, it's really focused on your self-confidence, okay? Maybe you were stuck, maybe you were not moving because you didn't have the confidence to move forward. Maybe that's what you're lacking, okay? And maybe that's what you need to bring forward into your being. You need to really feel that internally, so it can be so it can overflow and it can be seen externally, okay? So let's go to your animal cards. Scorpion and the unicorn. Yes. Okay. Okay, power number one. Your inner child is telling you to let go of past experiences, okay? Maybe the self-doubt is coming from limiting beliefs and projections from your past. Maybe you've been told when you were a kid that you're not good enough. Maybe your parents didn't believe in you enough, and therefore you could not believe in yourself. It could be something that happened, okay? But if that was the case, then let go. Okay, you cannot project your past into your future anymore, because if you do, your future is going to look exactly like your past, and that's not what we want. Okay, we want to change it. We want to manifest abundance. We want to be prosperous. We want to fall in love with people who are aligned to us. We want to meet our tribes and be surrounded by people who are a match to our energy. But in order for you to do that, you need to let go of the past. You need to understand the past, okay? You need to identify as well wounds that you may have in you, okay? You need to do all that inner work. And again, it may feel chaotic, it may feel painful, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it. Okay, guys, yeah. You really have to do this. And the unicorn as well. The unicorn really brings this energy of questioning. Okay, so maybe, as I said, I think it was the first thing I said during this reading, wasn't it? You've been questioning your faith. Maybe you've been questioning the universe, because maybe you don't understand, like, why is this happening to me? Why things are so chaotic right now? Why it doesn't feel like I'm moving and everyone around me is? It's nothing personal, okay, love? It's nothing personal. But the universe is just giving you a push, okay? A push in the right direction, okay? So just trust. You can question it as much as you can, to be honest. You can ask the questions about, like, what is this trying to teach me? Ask your guides as well. Where am I headed? Can you give me a sign? Can you do this? Can you do that? Are you still with me? Are you, I don't know, on this journey with me? Question them, okay? Ask them questions and ask yourself questions as well. But at the end of the day, just remind yourself that you need to trust it. It's still there, it's still with you, and it will be with you to the end. Okay? The divine never gives up on you. Okay? And sometimes we may not see it. It's a bit like the unicorn, like the comparison that I do in the book when they talk about the unicorn is that the unicorn is something that we sometimes believe in, but we've never seen, you know? There is this invisible sort of like aspect to it, right? We've never seen, but we believe in it, we admire it, we think it's beautiful and it's pure, it's got good energy and all that. And that's a bit similar to the divine, right? We've never seen, we sometimes get signs of... my phone is gonna die. We get signs that it's there and it's with us, but sometimes we may question because we're going through through a bad cycle or moment in our lives, and that's okay. That's okay. Okay, maybe asking the right questions will lead you to the right answers, which will lead you to the right path. Okay. Now I'll just get your last 2 oracle cards, and I'm gonna get my charger because I don't want this to die. Just give me a second, guys. I'm so sorry. Please don't die. Oh my goodness, it won't reach. Right, I'm gonna have to finish this because anyway. Right, your last 2 oracle cards. Yes. This let go of the need to be right, it really sort of tells me a lot about this inner work that you've been doing, okay, guys? This may be work of letting go of old dreams, okay? Your inner child doesn't have to be right, okay? Maybe what you thought was right for you before no longer is the right path, no longer is the right choice, no longer is the right way. Okay, maybe the way you used to think before is not the right way. So your inner child is telling you that it's okay. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay you've been dwelling on the wrong things, or maybe you've been dwelling on the wrong thoughts. Okay, that's something that we do all the time. We get attached to thoughts and beliefs that perhaps are not that correct, not that right, and not even helpful to us. Okay. So let go of this need to be right. Let go of this need to I would even dare to say this fear to face the reality, is fear to ask the right questions, because sometimes we ask the questions but we don't want to know the answer. Okay, so pay attention to yourself. Check with you if you are doing that in fact. Okay? And take charge with authority. Which, again, I connect to confidence, okay? You are good enough. You really are good enough. But you need to embrace that energy in order for you to succeed. Okay, part number 1. I knew the reading would be really strong, so it's a bit of tough love sometimes, but I think those are messages that we need to hear. Okay, so I hope it resonated with you guys, and I hope you guys are all well. Yeah, and I'll see you all very soon. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this crystal, or you simply chose pile number 2 for the number 2 or whatever that was, it doesn't matter. This is your pile. Right. Oh, sorry. This is from pile number 1. We're moving on. Right, let's crack on. I'll show you your oracle cards first. I'm doing the reading slightly different today because I'm trying new things. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Believe in the impossible. Right, part number 2. Before I even start, I would like to apologize for my voice and for everything else, because on pile number 2 I was receiving lots of messages, so I had to stop for a second, then go back to it. This reading, I know, is going to be quite a strong reading, So you may receive messages that carry a bit of tough love, you know, within them. They may have that sort of energy, that present, and if they do, and you're not ready, perhaps maybe go back to the reading another day and try again when your mind is clearer and maybe you are more open to receive those messages, okay? But inner child messages, they sometimes can be eye-opening, so and maybe we're not in the mood for those, and if you're not, then come back here when you are. Come back here when your heart is more at peace, or maybe your mind is not so loud, okay? But if you're ready, let's get started. Believe in the impossible, that's your first message, and I think it sort of like sets the tone for what's to come. Pile number 2, the rose quartz is it's a crystal that carries the power of love, okay? Not necessarily connected to other people, but it can be self-love as well, okay? So it's this pure force of love. Right, let's get started. I will bring 3 tarot cards for you first. The Hermit. I feel like you were preparing for something. Okay, pile number 2. You sort of felt like it was the right time to isolate a bit. Maybe because there is like a big transformation coming and you felt it, you knew it, and you were preparing yourself. You needed to stay with you for a second because maybe the energies were all over the place. Okay, maybe you felt like something was coming. Something was happening. There was something there and you could feel it. And when we do, we tend to go into hermit mode. So maybe that was what's going on for you guys, okay? Let's see the second card. Yeah. Oh my god, I cannot make this up. Yeah. You guys were preparing yourself for this tower moment, okay? Maybe you are going through this tower moment now. Maybe it's not happening yet. Maybe you're still in this preparation mode. And if you are, it's absolutely fine. Please don't fear this card. I cannot say this enough. Whenever I drop myself some cards, especially when it's regards to career, and I get the tower, I'm quite happy. I'm quite pleased, because if I'm not happy with how things are now and I get like a tower moment, it means like change. It means that something's going to come and it's going to turn maybe my life upside down, but sometimes that is exactly what I need. I need change, okay? I need maybe to refocus on what's important. Maybe I need to sort my schedule. Maybe, you know, I'm juggling with a lot, and then something comes in and it just like completely disrupts with everything I planned before, and I have to replan everything, and perhaps focus more on what's important to me. I'm getting rid of this message of like focusing on what matters to you, because maybe you've been giving your energy and attention to things that are not so important, that shouldn't be prioritized, okay? So this tower moment, the tower moment always comes when something needs abrupt change. Maybe there's been some sort of like stagnant energy in your love life, career, or I don't know, friendships, or whatever area you may be thinking about, okay? You need a change, okay? You need a change. Right, let's see. Yeah. I think pile number 2, I can see you guys as a very spiritual being. You're quite connected to the spiritual realm, okay? And that's why you went into hermit mode right before tower moment, because you felt it. You were sort of like preparing yourself so you can handle this with grace. And everything that you may be going through because of this tower moment is for a reason, because everything that you're gonna learn, everything that you're learning, during this period of your life, during this tower moment, it's going to be something that you will teach, or maybe you will spread the word, maybe you will become a mentor to some people, but it's something that you are meant to use, okay? All this knowledge that you're gathering, all these lessons that you're learning, you're meant to use that on your favor, okay? You're meant to use that. I love this card on this deck that I have because it's an owl. And the owl really brings this this idea of wisdom and teaching and being a mentor and just being like a role model to some people. Oh my god. Okay, so you can see the castle here, right? The tower, or whatever you want to call it, and the owl is standing on the tower now, and it really like just mastered whatever it had to master. Like you just got it. Like the tower is not it's not overwhelming you, it's not overtaking you, it's not how do I say it, dominating you. You are dominating the tower. So that's exactly maybe why you went through like a hermit mode right before this change, because as I said, you're gonna handle it with grace, and you're just gonna nail it. You're gonna nail it. Whatever change it came into your life, maybe at the moment it's feeling like pure chaos, okay? Yeah, maybe at the moment this tower moment feels completely chaotic. It feels overwhelming, or perhaps even painful. Okay, part number 2, but I really believe that you can handle it and that you will come out on the other side, you know, a better you, a more confident you, a more even faithful being, okay? But whatever this tower moment is, it's something that it was meant to happen to you. It was meant to take you to this really like wise and divine being. Maybe you work with spiritual tools, okay? Maybe that's something that you're quite interested in. Maybe people see you as a mentor in spirituality, okay? Or maybe you are becoming this person that people look up to. People can get, you know, when they meet you, they get this vibe, they get this energy that you are in touch with this side of you, that you are working on yourself, that you are, you know, understanding maybe the world better, maybe you are more accepting of how life is as well. But people can get this really good energy coming from you, and not necessarily maybe you work with spirituality, but I think you are meant to be an example to others, okay? So even if teaching spirituality or working with spiritual tools is not really your thing, maybe even if you work with like banking, let's say it like that, people really do see you as a role model, someone that they look up to, someone that they can learn from, okay? So let's get some more cards here. Yeah. Yeah. Part number 2, you were juggling with a lot of things, okay? Maybe it was your professional life, your love life, all like collapsing, and you were trying to keep it together. You were trying to keep it stable, keep it moving, keep it good, keep it well, okay? Maybe it was too much and it felt too much, but you were trying to juggle with all that. Maybe your family life and your professional life, or maybe in your professional life there was a lot happening. Maybe you have more than one job or more than one dream, and you are just doing everything that you can to keep yourself going. Maybe there was a lot on your plate, and not necessarily in a negative way. Maybe you really got lots of work opportunities, jobs being offered to you and all that, and you said yes to everything and you're juggling, you're just like trying to keep it together. And again, it brings me back to that focus, you know, focusing on what really matters, and perhaps say no to some things, okay? And if this is perhaps like your love life and professional life, or even if you're single, okay, maybe you're trying to meet someone, you want to meet someone, and you're working on yourself because you want to attract the right person, and then you have to work on that part of you, and at the same time you have to work on your career and who you want to become professionally or even spiritually, okay? So maybe there is a lot going on in your life, a lot of things that need your attention, and you just doing your best to do so. And maybe that's what prompted you into going into hermit mode, or maybe this is how it feels now during the Tower moment. Again, I'm bringing lots of like different possibilities because this is a general reading, so I wanted to resonate with everyone that's here watching me. And as I'm getting a lot of messages, I'm trying to organize everything and just make it simple and straightforward for you guys. Another 2, part number 2. So maybe you've been seeing a lot of signs, okay? Maybe you've been seeing repetitive numbers. Maybe you've been seeing 222 or 2222. Okay. Maybe you've been seeing a lot of those numbers there. Could be your inner child speaking to you, okay? When you see 222, it could be a message from them. So pay attention to what you were thinking or what you were doing when you saw those numbers. When you saw 222, 22 or whatever, okay? So pay attention to that. It could be a message. But yeah, guys, I can see that your inner child really wants you to focus on what really feeds your soul and your inner child, okay? You need to focus. You need to prioritize what really matters to you, okay? Sometimes we are juggling, but we are giving our energy to things that are not even that important, and perhaps we should just let go of or even neglect for a while, okay? Because they do not require the amount of energy that we're giving it, or even people, okay? Sometimes we just need to give our energy to people who really matter and who really gives back as well, okay? Because it's always an exchange. So be careful if you're giving too much of your energy to people who do not deserve it, or people who do not value your energy, okay? And I can see that now you are perhaps realizing this, and maybe you are making the decision of which path to follow, okay? Which way do I go? What do I keep giving my energy to? What do I let go? Who deserves my attention? Who deserves my love, my care? Who deserves my energy? Who doesn't? Okay, what project, what job, what, I don't know, date, what friend, all that. So I can see that you are really making decisions now. Power number 2, you are perhaps really evaluating your priorities, and maybe you are reorganizing your life, okay? Reorganizing your life, because maybe this Tower moment may have collapsed a lot of things, okay? Maybe lots of areas of your life crumbled all at once, and perhaps that's why you're juggling, because you're trying to pick it up and make it stable again, okay? Maybe something you went through spiritually or professionally affected your relationship, your love life, or maybe it was the other way around. Maybe your love life affected your professional and personal life. Regardless, I can see that's something that you're working on, and now you are really making decisions, okay? And if you're not here yet, don't worry. Maybe you're here, maybe you're still a hermit and you are waiting waiting for everything to go down. No, I'm joking. But maybe you are hermit mode, at the hermit mode, and you are waiting for this transformation to start, or maybe you can feel it starting already, okay? Yes. I think this Tower moment had to happen to set you free, okay, power number 2. It really had to set you free, because I think that you have a massive dream. I really think you dared to dream. I really think that you want big things for yourself. I really think you believe you can go the distance, you can achieve great things. But sometimes this belief can get tangled can get tangled with other beliefs, with the limiting ones that you might have. So maybe your limiting beliefs were keeping you away from this. Okay, maybe your limiting beliefs were keeping you in this imagined prison. Okay, this prison that you created yourself. And now you are realizing this, and you can still you maybe still blindfolded, and maybe you don't see where you're going, but you are following your intuition. Okay, you are following your intuition when you make those decisions. And if you're not, then you should. Okay, you need to start following your intuition. If you can't see the path ahead, if you can't see where exactly you're going, if you can't see the outcome, maybe if I choose number 1, what's the outcome? Number 2, what's the outcome? Maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know the outcome. And if you don't, follow your intuition, okay? Just follow your gut feeling. Follow your inner child sometimes. What's going to bring you passion? What's going to bring you that fire? What's going to bring you that motivation, that desire, that yearning to do those things? Like, I'm longing to do this. This is where my heart is, okay? So maybe the path that you need to choose is the one that's going to connect you to your higher self, to your inner child, okay? To those versions of you that need feeding, okay? Our higher self and our inner child, they do need attention, they need love, they need feeding. So if you're not doing something that's feeding your soul is gonna dim, you know? The fire is gonna die out slowly. Same thing with your inner child. If you're not feeding, if you're not giving attention and love, oh my god, it makes so much noise. It doesn't dim, it doesn't die out. It makes a lot of noise and it's not happy. And that's when we start getting grumpy, angry all the time, because we are neglecting a part of us. So make sure that that you're not, okay? Make sure that whatever you choose to do, whatever you choose to prioritize, make sure that it speaks to you. Make sure that maybe it gives you the rest that you need, maybe it gives you the break that you need, because sometimes that's all we need. So that's what's going to feed your soul and your inner child, a break, a moment to rest, okay? And if not, if it's maybe regarding career or relationship, just make sure you're choosing the one that is for the highest good of all, first of all, obviously, but which is for your highest good, okay? So make sure that it's feeding your heart. Wow, that was deep. That was deep, guys. Right. And let me put it here. Right. Yes. Yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, guys. Maybe you still don't know, as I said, you still don't know where you're going, but there is something waiting for you down the road. And just like you felt the tower moment coming, you can feel it too. You can feel that there's something else that's waiting for you on the other side of this transformation, okay? Of this unclear moment of your life, okay? There is a new opportunity coming. And a new opportunity that will connect you to your emotions, okay? Will connect you to your soul. Maybe will be something that will prompt more emotional healing, okay? Maybe your inner child will speak more of their wounds with you. Yeah, it's got a W here. Anyway, yeah, so maybe your inner child will be more will voice their issues more, but if they do, you are ready for it. And as I said, this is who you're meant to become, you know, this example, this role model, someone that people look up to. And maybe this means that you may go through a lot of inner changes, but that's okay, because it really is taking you to your destination, okay? This maybe impossible quote, okay? Impossible, because obviously it's not impossible. Impossible thing that you dared to dream, okay? Another 2, guys, okay. Pile 2, 2, 2, 2. pay attention to the signs, okay? Maybe the universe really is sending you signs. I don't know, maybe the number 2 means something to you. Okay, maybe yeah, maybe it means something to you. Maybe you've got a special connection with that number. Maybe it's your lucky number or whatever that is. If it's not, then just pay attention. Maybe you're gonna see repetitive numbers, or maybe from now on you will start seeing 222. And if you do, maybe it could be your inner child talking to you, okay, and giving you the messages. So once again, pay attention if that's the case. Pay attention to what you were thinking before, what you were doing. Okay, but yeah, power number 2. As I said, I really think you are working on your priorities and the people around you as well. If they're not a match, you're letting go. Okay, if they're a match, then good, you can stay. I'm gonna continue to give you my energy because you're giving me yours, and it's a good exchange. And I think by doing that, you are attracting more of that into your life. Okay, so maybe if you're single, this is your lucky day. If you're single, you could be attracting someone, okay, someone that is aligned to you, that is aligned to the version of you that you are becoming, this version of you, okay, this more evolved one, okay, but you're attracting someone who is a match to this. Or maybe you're attracting your tribe as well, more friends that are a match to this version of you that you are becoming to. But it is an aligned encounter, an aligned match, okay? So it's going to be something that is going to be good for your inner child and your soul. Oh my god. Yeah, 10 of Cups. This is leading you towards harmony, okay, guys? This harmony within yourself and harmony outside yourself as well. So this external and internal harmony, okay? Maybe you're gonna meet someone that is gonna, and things are gonna get really serious, and things are gonna feel amazing and aligned. Or maybe in your relationship when it crumbled, or maybe you guys went through like a rough patch or something, now you're coming out on the other side much happier as this new version of you too, okay? Because relationships, just like us, they go through life moments, okay? So maybe you were going through like a death period where you guys were going through a rough patch, as I said, and now you're coming out on the other side as this much evolved and bonded and connected couple, okay? So this could be like a new romantic cycle in your current relationship as well, and maybe you can even go to the next level. I don't know if you're thinking of kids or whatever, but if you're single, then it really means that you are meeting someone who will bring this harmonious energy into your life, and you will really feel aligned, okay? And career-wise as well, I really see that you are now connecting yourself more and more to something that speaks to your heart, speaks to your soul, speaks to your inner child, okay? Something much more aligned to you. And maybe that was what was not wrong, but maybe that was what was going on before, okay, guys? Maybe you were giving your energy to things that they were not helping you. Maybe they were holding you back. Maybe they were keeping you here, and now you're setting yourself free, and you're attracting people who are more aligned to you, more aligned to this energy that you're bringing forward into your life, okay? Oh my god. Oyster. Yeah. I actually want to read what's written here about the oyster for you guys. So the oyster is patient, is a secret keeper, hiding inner treasures. The focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is, oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires in life's work. When the oyster card appears, it's important to review your inner treasures. What is it you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. Yeah, I think I wanted to read it because I really think it makes sense to, it really makes sense, it really applies to this reading as well. I always keep the page open here in case I want to quote it. Yeah, but I really think it makes a lot of sense to what's written there. I think there's something beautiful inside of you ready to shine through, okay? Inside of you guys, with you guys, there's this brilliant magical power, honestly. You are the ones who really, you know, can change the world. And I'm not exaggerating. That's the vibe I'm getting, honestly. And now your last two oracle cards. Choose your path. Again, reminds me of the Two of Swords and these decisions that you have to make. Pondering everything. Pondering everything. I don't know. And the second one, your guardian angel. You're not alone. So you are being supported through this period, okay, guys? Maybe, as I said, it feels a bit chaotic. Things may be crumbling all over the place, and you may be struggling trying to keep it together. But you're not alone. Don't worry. Maybe just give a bit of that responsibility to the universe as well. Okay? But this is what I have for you, pile number 2. I really hope you resonated. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope it brought you some light. Okay, and now I'll see you guys very soon. Hello, pile number 3. Thank you for coming here. So if you chose this crystal, it's gorgeous aquamarine, or you simply chose pile number 3 just for the number or whatever it was, doesn't matter. This is your pile. So I gave a bit of warning to pile number 1 and 2, so and I'm gonna do the same for you. Usually inner child messages, they tend to be quite eye-opening. You may find a bit of some messages that feel like tough love, and if they do, it's absolutely fine. Maybe if you're not in the mood for such a deep, I don't know, reading, then maybe come back here when you are more open to messages and all that. I've been receiving a lot of messages, channeled messages, so that's what I mean, during the readings, so the reading is a bit longer as well. So yeah, stay with me, and yeah, let's see where this is going to take us. Cool. Pile number 3. This is your first oracle card. Surrender to the divine. Again, I apologize to pile number 1 and 2, but my voice is a bit funny today, and I can't speak properly. So do forgive me. And yeah, if I make mistakes, you know, you forgive me, and if you don't, I don't care. So let's get started. Pile number 3, surrender to the divine. Cool. I can see big plans in your mind. Okay, pile number 3. Maybe big ideas, and maybe you don't know how to bring those to reality. Maybe you feel like things are a bit blocked. Okay. And this is a message from your inner child to tell you to surrender part of it, okay? We cannot control everything. Maybe let go of some expectations as well. That could help you ease the anxiety, okay? Because a lot of our anxiety is created on expectations, and sometimes we're expecting something to happen or to happen in a certain way, and because it doesn't go that way, we get frustrated, we feel let down, and and we're the only ones to blame for that, to be honest, for creating such expectations. So the best thing we can do is surrender to the divine and just do our part. Okay, let's get started. I'm doing the reading slightly different today. I'm bringing some major arcana cards first, and then we move on to to the rest, okay? Okay, this is funny because like pile number 1 and 2 also got the tarot card. So I feel like in the collective, this being like I really believe that for the collective, the month of March, perhaps even February, and maybe beginning of April, it is those 1 months of deep transitions, okay, of deep changes, maybe even and by deep I also mean great and big changes, okay? Maybe things had to crumble down, maybe relationships ended, maybe there's been some questioning happen in your career, in your professional life, maybe you've been let go, maybe you're thinking of a career change, okay, whatever it may be. I feel like it's happening in the collective, okay, and it's happening for the collective good as well, okay? I feel like 2022 is it's being quite a powerful year, and that's one of the reasons why massive changes were needed in everyone's life, really. And as I explained to the other piles, the Tower really brings forward to me, at least, this energy of chaos, but it's this energy of chaos that is very much needed. I don't know if you guys heard of the law of chaos before, but the law of chaos is the law of movement, basically. You know, the universe doesn't like stagnant energy, so when things are feeling a bit stuck or stagnant, maybe you're not moving that energy they're supposed to, maybe you're not moving at all, maybe you're just stuck, and maybe you keeping yourself at the same place because of fear. The universe is going to send you an element of chaos. It's going to send you something to make you move. Okay, so the law of chaos happens because of us, really, because we're so scared to move that the universe needs to give us a little push, you know, so we can move forward, so we can grow, so we can, you know, move energy, because the universe doesn't like stagnant energy. It needs movement, it needs growth, okay? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Pile number 1 also got the Empress. Maybe you are coming from pile number 1. Maybe you felt drawn to pile number 1. Maybe give it a watch if you want to. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, as I said, this change is very needed. Very, very needed. And it's taking you to this energy. Maybe you are already here. Maybe you feel very empowered. I want to sneeze. Oh my god. Sorry. Maybe you feel very empowered, you feel like you've mastered whatever that was, maybe you overcame it, maybe you feel like you are in a better place, you feel more at peace inside and out, maybe you fixed whatever needed fixing, maybe you let go of whatever needed to go, okay? Whatever the Tower destroyed or changed it, you've learned how to accept it, and you feel very empowered, you feel grounded, you feel connected to yourself. Yeah. And I can see that it even maybe prompts you to believe in the abundance of the universe even more. I can see that you are more trusting as well of the divine timing, divine flow, everything, okay? I told you guys that I can't speak today, so I'm sorry about that. Oh my goodness, yes. Yeah. I told you, like, that element of chaos, the Tower needed to happen because the wheel needs to move. There was no movement there before. Maybe you're feeling really stuck and the wheel needs to move. It needs to go somewhere. It needs to go somewhere. So you pick a path and you go down that path. Okay? And if it feels like it's too much, surrender to the divine. But it's taking you towards your destiny, okay? Your mission, your purpose, because you're more connected with yourself. And because you're more grounded, maybe surrendering, it's becoming easier and easier. Slowly, but it's becoming easier for you. Okay? Let's get more cards for you. Pile number 3. Yeah, I can see more movement here. Maybe you do really need to move, pile number 3. Maybe you actually need to move to another place. I would even dare to say that. You just need to move away from things as well, okay? You need to move in a new direction, and the universe needed to shake things up so you can actually get up and do this movement, okay? And do whatever you need to do. But there is this sense of letting go as well. Or things, possessions, maybe going to a different city, different country even, okay? Maybe what you want is not where you are. Maybe what you want is someplace else. And you need to do this movement. You need to go after that. And I actually recently on Instagram I posted something talking about this, because letting go of things and people and places, it's not always easy. It's really painful. But you need to do what's best for you. You need to follow your dreams. If your dream, if what you want is not where you are, then you need to go to where your dream is. You need to go after it. Right. Yeah. Movement again. Right. There is new opportunities for you down the horizon, okay? Pile number 3. There is something approaching, or you are approaching something. You're approaching a new destination, a new cycle in your career or love life or whatever, personal life, spiritual growth. But there is a new cycle. And I think it's taking you to different places, okay? Places spiritually, professionally, in your love life as well. It's taking you to a different place. Maybe again you will require traveling. Maybe you will be traveling because of work. Maybe you will be traveling for your own spiritual growth. Maybe you're going to go on a retreat, okay? Or maybe you're going to go on a holiday and you may meet someone there, or maybe you're going to go on a holiday with friends. But I do see movement. If any of you have been, if you guys been thinking of moving to a new country or new city, this is a massive positive message from your inner child telling you that you should do it and you should go and it's right for you and it's the right time, okay? Because your destiny lies there, okay? If you haven't, it's absolutely fine. It may be like a see this as a well, just a message that a new cycle approaches and you're moving on from one cycle to another, maybe one version of you to another, one job to another, one career to another, and absolutely fine. It is a change that is required, and again, it's taking you to your destination, to your purpose, to your mission or life goal, destiny, whatever you call it, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Pile number 3, you've been so patient. Maybe you were taking things slow. Maybe this tower moment was quite like a... Maybe it caused a lot of disruption. Maybe it really caused some disruption inside of you. And if it did, it's okay. Really do take your time to be with yourself and to rebuild and to find your center again, Okay, as I said, letting go is not always easy, but it's something you have to do. It's something you have to do. Because you see, you need to surround yourself with people who exchange energy with you, okay? They're not just taking, they're also giving. That's something that's a bit rare sometimes. It's not easy to find. Sometimes we think we have friends that give us the energy that we give, but they don't. They're just taking it. They don't know how to be happy for you. They don't know how to celebrate you. And if that's the case, you need to walk away from it. Even if they are giving you something, maybe giving you 10% and you're giving 80, it shouldn't be this way. There needs to be balance, okay? It's 50-50, okay? So there must be balance. You must receive what you're giving, okay? And if they're not valuing what you're giving, then you need to move away from that. You need to move away from that job. You need to move away from those people, okay? I have a sense that you don't quite know yet where you're going. Maybe you are feeling more centered, more connected with yourself, but you just don't know exactly where that's going to take you. Or you just hopped on, like, let's say, an imaginary ship, and you have no idea where that ship's going. And that's okay. Surrender. Just surrender. Believe that it's taking you to where you have to go. Surrender to the divine flow, divine order, okay? Yeah. There's an energy of preparation, okay, guys? You are preparing for something. You can feel that something's going. Maybe, as I said, you are in this imaginary ship and it's taking you somewhere. You're taking it slow, you're surrendering. It's like, I don't know, like, I don't want to think about this right now. I'm just going to do me. I'm going to work on me. I'm going to do what I can for myself today. And I don't want to think of how tomorrow is going to look like. I really can't see that far ahead. And if you can't, it's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine, okay, guys? Really just trust the flow. And connect more and more to your heart and what you want in your inner child. Connect with it, okay? It's guiding you. It's telling you where your triggers are. It's telling you where to go, where your passion lies as well, okay? Trust that. Connect with your passions once again, okay? Do something every day if you can. If you can't, it's fine. You do every week, okay? But do something that will connect you to that inner kid, okay? Even as silly as it can be. Have an ice cream. Buy yourself, like, I don't know, sweets. Or buy yourself some cake. Or, I don't know, go dance in the rain if you can, if the weather allows, okay? I tried to do that here in England and now I'm sick again. But if you can, and you're not going to get sick, just try to do it. Go listen to some songs that you used to listen to when you were a kid, okay? Connect, maybe try writing, painting, okay? Those are things that really allows us to express our inner world. And I think what your inner child is asking you is really this connection, for you to find this connection once again. Even if you are in the ship and you don't know where you're going, don't know how tomorrow is going to look like, it doesn't matter. Do what you can control. I'm sorry. Control what you can and let go of what you can't control, okay? So do a little bit every day of what you love. That's something that really brought me peace. If I can, if you allow me, I'll bring you like a personal example. I work as an artist, and for a long time I was not getting fulfilled by it. I was not feeling like I was going anywhere. And then I decided to do a bit of my art every single day in a way that would make me feel good. If it wasn't making me feel good, I just wouldn't do it. But I would do something every day that would allow me to connect with that side of me. And I just completely let go of any sort of expectations or any sort of like, I don't know, just expectations of where that would take me. I was just doing it for me. And maybe that's what you need to focus on now. Just do it for you. I'm so sorry. I need water. I'm gonna pause it very quickly and then I'm gonna come back. No, I'm not. I don't want to pause it. I don't like pausing videos. Cool. You're gonna have to bear with me coughing. Turtle. Actually, it reminds me. Look after your throat chakra, okay, guys? Make sure you're speaking your truth. Make sure you're connecting with your truth. This crystals, it's lapis lazuli. It connects you with your intuition, your artistic side as well, your creative side. It is a crystal that it's focused on the throat chakra as well, which is all about storytelling, telling your truth, communicating your truth. Okay, not swallowing your feelings and just shoving them down your throat and hoping for the best. That's not what lapis lazuli and your throat chakra is for. It's all about communicating the truth and just expressing the truth, okay? So make sure your chakra is balanced and well looked after. I do work with chakra balancing if you want to book like a personal session, or if you want to book multi-dimensional therapy with me. Sorry, I am drinking water. Cool. You've got the turtle, and again, the turtle is actually about that, to be honest. It is about creative expression. It is about storytelling. It's about telling your story, embracing your story. Okay, being sensitive and open towards where you've been, where you're going. Okay, it's being at home in the self, being grounded and trusting. Okay, connecting yourself to the deeper truths of life. Okay, no matter where the travels lead them, it doesn't matter. You just connect with the truths of life and you believe in it and you let it guide you. Okay, and it is about being the main character in your story and telling your own story. Okay, creating your own sort of like art as well, creating your own maybe medium to express yourself, whatever you prefer. Let me get you all the oracle cards. Broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Ignite your passion. Again, connect with your passions. And really embrace this energy of peace, okay, guys? I really do connect. I am connecting those two cards. I really think they are connected in a level, okay? Because surrendering to the divine is really embracing this peace that everything's taken care of. Everything's taken care of, okay? The universe is taking care of everything. It's taking care of where the ship's going. It's taking care of where your destiny is leading you to. You just need to trust and keep walking, because you know that at the end of that road is what you want. At the end of the road is your dream. At the end of the road is the destination, is where you asked to go. You need to trust that. You need to trust that at the end of the road is where you want to go. You need to trust that the GPS, your inner GPS, is taking you to where you need to go. Okay? So yeah, this is what I have for you, pile number 3. I'm so sorry about my voice and my coughing and my weirdness. But I was not expecting it to get that bad. But, you know, I've been doing the videos non-stop now. And yeah. So yeah, I really hope I really hope you guys enjoyed. And I hope you have a lovely week. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.